The time limit for a medical negligence claim is 3 years from the date of the negligence. 3-year time limit means that you have to have issued court proceedings within the 3 years. There are certain exceptions or certain situations where you can get an extension to the time limit if you agree that with the other party, but it's always best to contact your solicitor early if you have a potential clinical negligence claim. If you are not able to meet that time frame, then you may be prevented by law from bringing a claim. The 3-year period runs from the date of the alleged negligence, and this is known as the primary limitation period. So, for example, if you have surgery and it's clear that that surgery went wrong, your 3-year time frame will run from the point at which you had that surgery. However, it might be a later date that you realise that there have been complications which relate to negligence, and so the 3-year time frame will run from that point in time. That's called date of knowledge. There are certain situations in which you might be able to get an extension to this 3-year time frame, but that's quite limited, and our advice always is that if you think you have a medical negligence claim, then it is important to make contact with a solicitor as soon as possible to discuss primarily the limitation period. There are certain exceptions to the 3-year time limit for medical negligence claims, and these are primarily related to children and also people without mental capacity. So the limitation period in relation to children is very different to the standard 3 years. So the limitation period is 3 years from that child's 18th birthday, so up to the age of 21. However, you wouldn't want to wait that long, and it's really important to seek advice as soon as you consider there may have been medical negligence. The 3-year time limit is very different in relation to people who have no mental capacity, in the sense that there is no time limit within which to bring a claim. It's very difficult to place a timeline on how long a medical negligence claim can take. There are a lot of variable factors, but I would say on average it's between 4 to 6 years. That doesn't necessarily include a claim relating to a birth injury where a child has sustained brain damage, and that in those situations a claim is likely to take far longer than that. It is important to start a medical negligence claim early because your recollections of what went on during that period of negligence are clearer. It's also easier to obtain all the relevant evidence that you need in terms of medical records. You might want phone records or other bits and pieces, so it's just important to start that process as soon as possible.